A long time ago, around the late 1800s and early 1900s, some smart people like Halford Mackinder and Alfred Mahan came up with the idea of geopolitics. They thought about how the world works by looking at the importance of land and sea in politics. Mackinder had a big idea called the heartland theory. He believed that if a country controlled a big part of land in Europe and Asia, it could become very powerful in the world. Mahan, who knew a lot about ships and seas, talked about how important seas and navies are for a country to become strong and influential. As time went by, the idea of geopolitics changed a lot. It borrowed pieces from geography, history, and politics to help explain why countries do what they do. By looking at the past, we can understand more about geopolitics today and why it is important in the world's big picture. Let's talk about the main ideas behind geopolitics in an easy way. Geopolitics is like a big game of chess between countries, but the board is our world's map. It's about how different parts of the world, like mountains, seas, and resources like oil, can make a country powerful or not so strong. So, imagine a country has a lot of oil. This makes it important on the world stage because oil is very valuable. Or think about a country that's located in a place where lots of ships pass by. This can also make a country quite influential. Geopolitics is not just about where things are on a map. It's also about using these locations as powerful tools in politics. So, it's like understanding the rules of our big global game and why countries make certain moves. By learning the basic ideas of geopolitics, we can start to understand why things happen in the world and why countries act the way they do in big global situations. Let's talk about the main pieces that make up geopolitics, kind of like pieces in a puzzle. Imagine that the world is like a big game board, and countries are like players in this game. First, we have the players, like countries or even groups that aren't tied to any country. Each player has their own plans and moves that they make to win or do well in the game. For example, a country might want to protect its lands, people, or things like oil and minerals. Next, think about power as being the strong moves that players can make in the game. Power can be having a strong army, lots of money, or the ability to make others follow their lead by talking or sharing their culture. Every player or country has things they want to achieve, like being safe, rich, or powerful. These goals guide their moves and strategies in the game. Lastly, the game board, or our world, has different features like mountains, oceans, or resources that make some places more important or powerful in the game. Our world is like a stage where various dramatic scenes of conflict, competition, and cooperation unfold. Some areas are heated, with intense actions and disputes, while others are stages of subtle maneuvers and strategies. Today's geopolitical challenges are numerous and complex. They include territorial disputes, competition for natural resources, and differing political ideologies. In various parts of the world, countries are involved in tense conflicts over borders and areas rich in resources like oil and gas. For instance, the South China Sea and the Middle East are notable hotspots where such dynamics are vividly observable. These geopolitical hotspots are crucial because they influence global stability and peace. Understanding them allows us to grasp the global power struggles better and predict potential areas of future conflict. Moreover, they help us comprehend how various factors like geography, resources, and national interests come into play in global politics, shaping the actions and reactions of nations on the world stage. Geopolitics matters because it influences the decisions that countries make, such as who they form alliances with or compete against. It helps explain why conflicts start and how they might end. Understanding geopolitics gives us insights into the power struggles between nations, guiding us through the complex web of international relations. Moreover, geopolitics impacts our daily lives, economies, and societies. It can affect the prices of goods, the security of our countries, and the stability of our global environment. For example, a geopolitical conflict in an oil-rich region can lead to changes in oil prices worldwide. As technology continues to surge forward, it is destined to become a formidable architect of geopolitical landscapes. Cybersecurity, space exploration, and artificial intelligence are some of the arenas where technological battles will likely intensify, heralding a new epoch of geopolitical competition and collaboration. Environmental considerations, underscored by climate change, will also increasingly interlace with geopolitics. The pursuit of sustainable resources, coupled with the mitigation of environmental crises, will potentially emerge as pivotal drivers of global actions and policies. In the future, the geopolitical arena may witness the reshaping of alliances, contests, and strategies, influenced by these multifarious elements. Understanding these forthcoming dynamics is instrumental in navigating the complexities of future global relations, facilitating enhanced preparedness and strategic foresight in global decisions and policies. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.